How's it going, YouTube? Once again, Gabriel here from Triton Multimedia. Throwing this video out there for those of you that have asked me what microphones it is that I recommend. Uh, I've had people ask me about Fine China from eBay, those $100 and you get four lapel microphones with a 4-channel receiver. I would stay away from those. They're not very good and they're going to break in and out. We've used them in churches before with budgets, and let me tell you, if you're going to invest in something, invest in a microphone. Now, I personally use wireless microphones. You might see on some of my videos, I have an over the ear. On some videos, I have a condenser. On some of my videos, I have an actual wireless handheld. These are some of the microphones that I use. Okay? I recommend Shure and I recommend Sennheiser. That to me, you can get the bottom of the barrel Shure and Sennheiser and still make it sound good. Now, I've gotten some Samson microphones at Guitar Center just to test them. They're okay. They sound better than nothing. They sound better than the microphone that's built in, but they don't sound as good as they're supposed to. So these are some of the microphones that I use when like here at our church at the house of worship, when a lot of the videos I make here at our house of worship. The first one is a Shure BLX4, and I have a Carvin UX1000. Now this Carvin I got a really good deal on, but I want you to know that this Carvin in particular, was made by Sennheiser, which is the one that I'm holding here right now. They're made by Sennheiser. They look just like Sennheiser. They're just a Carvin. I'm fine with that. Works just fine. Before you go out and buy a microphone on eBay or a used microphone, make sure if you're going to buy a Shure, go to Shure.com and make sure that which frequencies you need and what channel, so you don't get a frequency that is now banned. I had to do I bought a I bought a cheap microphone, a cheap Samsung, and I had to take it back because my the band that it was using, it was no longer available here in Fresno County, California. But just a heads up. Now, I've ran into different people that say, you know what, I want a lapel. My Shure, it's got a little body pack, and the body pack you can plug in the over the ear. You can plug in the lapel. You can plug in whatever it is that you want to plug in. It's going to give you great audio. All of my audio, everything goes through my X32, from an X32 to an iRig HD2, and from the iRig HD2 to my iPad. You can see the iRig right here. The reason I had a cheaper iRig that would plug into the aux of my iPad. The problem with that was that I started getting some crinkly noise. I started getting some, like, you would have to tape it so it wouldn't move because it would give you some ugly. It just wasn't worth it. I paid $29.99 for the first one. I paid $99.99 for this one. Hands down, 100 times better. Now there is an iRig Stream. All that is RCA. It depends on the rig that you've got going. I've got an X32. But as far as microphone goes, you can basically go to Guitar Center and buy any microphone they sell there, and it would sound good. It's when you start going to all these fine china, a lot of this Amazon stuff, a lot of this. Now, I've bought mics on Amazon, and they sound decent. My over the ear that I bought just for experimenting, it works, and I use it every Sunday. I'm going to buy a Shure because I can tell, but they work. They just don't work the way they're supposed to work. If you go with anything less than what Guitar Center and anything less than what Sweetwater is selling you, you're going to have some interference. It's just the way it is. So that is my take on the microphones as far as what you can use. I try to keep it between Shure and Sennheiser. The reason why I mentioned Samsung was because that is a cheaper end of it. But sometimes you can buy a lower end Sennheiser and get it for the same price as a Samsung, but the quality is night and day. That's my recommendation. If you got any questions, go ahead and type them below. Go ahead and hit the bell. Follow me so you get, every time I make a video, you get it. Once again, I'd like to say that Switcher Studio does not sponsor me. I don't make these videos because I get paid. I make these videos because I want to make life easier for you. Because I'm just like you and I want to make life easier. So that way you just pick up and go. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the bell. Give me a follow. Thank you. See you.